This story is based on a real experience I can no longer explain. My name is Lena. A month ago, I found an old music box at a secondhand shop. And ever since, something has been watching me. I don't mean that figuratively. I mean, really watching me. I feel its presence every night. This is how it all began. I was just looking for vintage trinkets. Something about old, forgotten things calms me. The music box was small, dusty, and made of cherry wood. I twisted the key underneath, and it played a haunting melody I'd never heard before. A soft lullaby, slow, almost mournful. The shopkeeper didn't even charge me. He just stared at it and said, "You can have it if you really want it." That should have been my first warning. The first night, I set the box on my dresser. At 2:13 a.m., I woke to the melody playing by itself. It shouldn't even play unless you wind it manually. I checked it, untouched, but the music kept going. Then I heard breathing. Not mine. Slow, rasping from the corner of the room. When I turned on the light, nothing. The following night, it whispered to me. I woke to the sound of soft, crackling voices. I couldn't make out the words, but they were coming from the box. It sat still on the dresser, lid closed, but I swear I saw it move. Just a twitch. I leaned in. That's when I heard it clearly. A woman's voice. She said, "Lena, it's not done with you." I dropped the box. It hit the floor and stopped playing instantly. No more sound, no more whisper. But I didn't sleep. I had a dream. I was a child again, sitting in my old bedroom. The music box was there, but it was bigger, taller than the bed. A figure stood in the corner, back turned. It hummed the melody, slowly, hauntingly. I tried to scream, but I couldn't. The figure turned around. It was me, but older, skin pale, eyes empty, face broken like porcelain. She opened her mouth and said, "You brought it home." I woke up crying. The next morning, I noticed marks on my bedroom wall. Scratches, small, straight, and clean. 4 of them, about an inch long. I live alone. I don't have pets. There's no way those could be there. That night, I recorded myself sleeping, just to see if I moved in my sleep, or if it was all in my head. When I checked the footage the next day, I saw myself get up at exactly 2:13 a.m., walk to the music box, and just stare at it. For 27 minutes. I never blinked. I tried showing the sleep footage to a friend, but the moment I pressed play, the video glitched. The screen distorted, pixelated, then black. When it came back, the footage had changed. My face was now looking at the camera, smiling, eyes wide open. But that never happened. I never looked into the lens. I was asleep. My friend thought I edited it. She laughed nervously and said I had a twisted sense of humor. I didn't laugh. I didn't edit it. I deleted the file, but something told me it wasn't gone. One night, I felt drawn to the hallway outside my bedroom. I stood there, staring into the dark. At first, nothing. Then, a shape, just barely visible. A man, standing at the end of the hallway. He didn't move, just stood, watching. I flipped the light switch. Nothing. The bulb was dead. I stepped backward, grabbed my phone to use as a flashlight. And when I turned it on, he was gone. No footsteps, no sound, just cold air and the music box, playing again, from my room. Desperate, I went back to the secondhand shop. It was gone, boarded up, abandoned, but someone had left a leather-bound journal wedged into the door. Inside were entries, all describing the same music box. The melody is cursed. It follows its last listener. It doesn't stop until you stop hearing it. The final page simply said, if it plays on its own, it already knows your name. My name was written below it, in my handwriting. I found a box of cassette tapes hidden under the floorboards of my apartment. Old, dusty, labeled only by dates. I played the most recent one. The voice that came through, it was mine. If you're hearing this, I'm sorry. It's already too late. The recording continued with erratic breathing, crying, scratching sounds, then a loud, distorted version of the music box melody. I dropped the tape. The player kept running, and the voice at the end whispered, "You opened it. You let it out." The days began blending together. I'd wake up in different clothes. Dishes I never used were in the sink. One night, I woke up outside, standing in my backyard, barefoot, freezing. I checked my phone. It was 3:33 a.m. In my hand, the music box, still playing. I tried to throw it away, dumped it in a river, watched it sink. I came home relieved, thought maybe it was over, but when I stepped into my bedroom, it was sitting on my pillow, open, waiting. I don't remember recording this, but if you're watching, if you're listening, please, don't look for it. Don't play it. It hears you when you do. I've tried everything. Fire, water, burial. It always comes back. I haven't slept in days. I'm not alone in this house anymore. It's playing right now. The melody's different, slower. It's almost watching me. When the music stops, I think I'll be gone. If I disappear, don't follow the sound.